Want to see a card trick?
Yeah, sure.
All right, ready?
I'm in.
All right.
Okay.
You see that?
Yeah.
You're making
You should show the people.
Yeah. You're making a face, right?
Yeah.
How does it make you feel?
I feel kind of fucking listless lately. Kind of like hopeless, little just worried.
We're reacting to card game. We're reacting to the trading card game. That's right.
we
New TCG cards.
We react to all the new card art styles, and we rank them, all that, and much, much more on this episode on a Bells and Whistles podcast. Run that intro!
You know how like British people will say like that's a little baldy. Does that mean something to you? I'm gonna look it up.
I've never once
heard it. I could be
it.
thinking that they're saying naughty. A little naughty.
Baldy.
A little baldy.
They say what else do British people
baldy.
say?
No, it's I'm spelling it wrong. Bawdy.
Baldy.
Dealing with sexual matters in a comical way. Little baldy.
Baldy. Naughty.
Little naughty.
Naughty cheeky.
UPS left a thing on my door today saying that they delivered a package and I wasn't there. Not only was I there, I didn't order anything.
More so, I ordered food last night. As you know, my buzzer is broken, right?
Yeah.
So I ordered food last night, a delicious penne pesto.
Wow.
It was fabulous.
Beautiful.
He goes, he calls me. He goes, "Hey, man, I'm downstairs." I go, "Yeah, okay. You coming up?" He goes, he's like, "I'll come up, no problem." I was like, "Yeah, you got to buzz the door."
Yeah.
I'm being a dick to this guy. You got to buzz the door. It's a fucking buzzer. Ever heard of it? I go, yeah, whatever. All right, fine. I'm on the phone with him for an uncomfortable 60 seconds. I'm very careful to not say 1 minute. 60 seconds, we're on the phone in silence. I'm like, yeah, go to the door. He comes up to the door. He's like, I'm buzzing it. I go, no, you're not. He goes, look, I'm buzzing it. I said, I'm letting you in. And he goes, it's not opening. I go, oh, it's broken. I'll be right down, buddy. Sorry. Just being an asshole to this poor guy.
Oh, no.
But welcome back to the Bells and Whistles podcast. Ryan
so
Quigley,
sad.
Eve from Bernie.
Woo!
Are you okay?
Are you all right?
You doing okay over there?
Statistically speaking, most of you are okay.
It's something like...
Which is concerning.
Nah, hey, what are you going to do?
Uh-huh.
Listen, we're not going to talk about it. What we're going to talk about is a friendship. You should love, hey, I only answer to two kings.
Two kings.
Jesus Christ and Tom Thibodeau, head coach of the New York Knicks. Those are my two guys.
Your two kings.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'd speak to two kings too. Talking and walking. Because I talk the talk and I walk the walk.
I'm happy that you're doing well. So yeah, but sorry we didn't get you a fresh Pokedoku.
I was not in
this
the mood.
weekend. I don't think anyone was in the mood. But we'll right back on the horse. Don't you worry. And yeah, so this is what we're doing this week. Unless you don't have any other bits, do you?
I don't have any other. I was gonna say, do you when you tip your kind of delivery guys?
Oh, I don't want to say this publicly, but go ahead.
Do you give them cash or do you tip on the app?
I tip on the app.
Tip on the app. That's what I do.
And I don't tip well.
And you don't. I'm worried about it. I don't think I tip very well either.
No.
But I'm worried that money just doesn't even go to them. That's what I'm concerned about every time I do it. How are they gonna know? How are they gonna know?
Yeah.
What if the restaurant takes it? What if the app takes it? This is what keeps me up at night.
Maybe that's why the election went the way it did. Nobody talked about the issues that people care about.
I'm telling you, man. If I was a delivery guy, I would insist upon cash every time.
So do you do cash now, or you don't? You
I
don't,
don't have any cash.
You don't do it at all.
I want to be certain. Not only do I not have any cash, I don't have money in general to be tipping.
I really shouldn't be tipping.
Yeah, I really shouldn't be tipping at all. I shouldn't be ordering.
Yeah,
but I was curious.
No, I don't do it. I really don't. I know that I've heard tell that you're supposed to. It's just Listen, man, life's hard.
Life's hard.
You can't care about everything.
I want to push the button.
You can't care about everything.
Yeah.
What you got to do is you got to control what you can control. Love who you love. Be yourself.
Be yourself. Well, this is also my other thing.
Yeah.
Can I be if we're talking about this in general?
Yeah, I'd like to.
Because I like going. I'll go to there's a lot of restaurants nearby me that cash only. You
Yeah,
can't
of course.
use a card, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, don't worry, you can go to the ATM and you can get cash out that way, right?
For sure, yeah.
But they're like, oh, or if you want to use a card, sometimes we can give it to you, but there's a fee on the card, right?
Sure, yeah.
Exactly, right? So I always was like, okay, get the cash because then I avoid the fee. The cash machine, the ATM, I'm just realizing you have to pay $2 every time you use that because it's not your bank's. So I feel like
when it's whatever it is, it's that fee, and then your bank charges you a fee as well.
Yeah, exactly. So I
it's
feel
not
like
even
it's actually
accurate.
cheaper to use your card if you can.
Yeah.
Or you just go to your bank and get cash beforehand.
Yeah, or you prepare. We're not preparers.
No.
We tried to.
We come up with what we're doing immediately before that.
We tried to plan the next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And you think that should be a 5-minute conversation? It took us 15 minutes to realize that we were just going to record this today.
and we were confused. I could argue. I think I'm still confused about what's happening next.
We really could have used like a whiteboard or a pen and paper.
Yeah.
To just break down all our options. We're not good at preparation. We live in the moment. We follow our hearts. And that's why today. That's why today we are going to do something brought to us by our very own member supporter extraordinaire.
Tien, also known as Cabello Bob.
Cabello Bob. What he said is, I don't know, I know you hadn't, or I hadn't heard of this. There's a new thing called Pocket TCG, straight out of the Pokemon's teat, and it's allegedly
what the T stands for.
Teat cock game. And
Gibby.
I'm going to start recording. Allegedly, as it were, they're releasing a new Pokemon game. We're recording now.
Oh.
Is on the App Store, which is basically like the old trading card game.
Yeah.
Except it's easier.
Said than done.
Easier on the eyes.
It's easier to navigate.
Apparently, it's easier rules.
Okay.
If we really loved you guys, we would learn how to do the game.
Yeah. Not so certain.
And I'm an actions over words guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should pay attention to our actions. And also Tien hooked us up lovely. Shout out to Tien. Go in the comments. Tien has surely commented. Go and respond to his comment.
Respond to Tien's comment.
Say I love you.
Yes.
Ask Tien who he voted for. Tien's not a resident. Don't do that. We're clicking.
Say you love him.
We're gonna click art. Boom. Well, no. Let me do that again. We're clicking artwork now. Okay.
Okay.
Because we've gotten plenty of comments, and when I say that, I mean no one's asked why I do that. It's so I can sync it up in post.
Yeah.
Easier
Exactly.
now, and then I sync it up there.
Yeah, but
I'm a little upset that no one's ever said that.
I think you kind of like including it because there's no reason we would have to include that in the final edit.
I've made a little character of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's like an aspect of you. One of my aspects is that I have allergies.
It's true. And yeah, for all the new people who are watching from our last video that did very well.
We did very well, guys.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard.
This is what you usually get.
Feel free to unsubscribe.
Yeah, we don't blame you in this slice. All right, hey. So let's get right into it. We're trying to do this blind. We hadn't looked at any of these.
I don't even know what we're doing.
We're reacting to the artwork.
Okay, we're reacting to the artwork.
Yeah, he said, look, spoiler-free first page, IDK, just put it on full screen so you don't see the other slides. It's very important at Tien that we don't
do this blind.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Tien also made a website for the ranking thing.
I don't know if it's a website.
We're gonna go through. He didn't make the website. Yeah. It's some sort of service. We're gonna go through them and then rank them after.
Okay.
So that's what we're gonna do. But the thumbnail for the website is you as some painting woman.
I know. It's
I'll throw that on screen right now.
Yes, I believe it's a Rembrandt painting.
That's why you know it.
That's why I know it because I was in the play about the Rembrandt. I think it's a Rembrandt painting, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Whatever. I'm not interested in that.
Yeah.
But it's just a weird thing that I hope it comes up in some way. All right, so let's go right at it. So this is Bulbasaur. This is a little prideful. This is something, it reminds me. This reminds
Is it
me.
now?
It reminds me of the good old days. It reminds me of the Biden administration.
To me, it's reminiscent of one of the 7 deadly sins in Pride, which is also reminiscent of the Pride administration.
The Pride administration.
The gay Pride.
What we have is a very limp-wristed Bulbasaur, sort of emerging from the brush.
What's his move
Emerging
there, huh?
from the darkness.
He's got Vine Whip.
Vine Whip, just as the gays do. I think this is a pretty good one. This is basic.
It's
It's beautiful.
I find it quite appealing.
What is Bulbasaur's mood here? What is he trying to say to me?
It's discovery.
Is it discovery
it's
or
welcoming
is it
new?
It's welcoming new, but it's also excitement and ambition.
It's
what will tomorrow bring?
Yeah, well, exactly. Much like the Biden
Let's go on to the next. Gloom.
Now, see, this one, it makes me feel a different way.
This one, it makes me feel a different way.
He feels
but
a
I
little
do
smelly.
have to talk about. This is a really fun Psyduck in the back, just doing his.
Oh, I
thing.
didn't even see that.
Look at that Psyduck.
Oh, he's running away because Gloom is so
What
smelly.
do you
huh?
recommend this represents about today's political environment?
Well, I'll tell you, if the first one was pride, this one is certainly sloth.
sloth or gluttony? Would you say?
Well, I'm holding my bullet when it comes to
certainly
to gluttony, because I just feel we'll find more.
Sure.
But this one, I just don't know. The colors are all. It certainly makes him stand out with the blue there.
I'll be the one to say it.
Yeah.
A little one note for me.
A little muted.
A
This
little
isn't
one
something
note.
like that. You know, for me, I don't go for this. This is why I don't like Hollywood these days. Everything's gray. This is the same idea.
I'll say that, and also you could tell that they felt the same way because they added this Psyduck. They said
It's
they needed
true.
a little something.
It's true. But you
And-
know, whose favorite Pokemon is Gloom? You know, they can't all be winners.
Kamala Harris. Anyway,
Hers would certainly be Gloom.
we're going to the next one. Pinsir.
Oh, now see
Pinsir?
this one.
I hardly know her.
You didn't vote for.
All right, so old Pinsy.
It's over here. It's over here.
This is-
right? Now,
this
this is what
is-
we're talking about. Here I like this. It's got immediate action about it.
It's dynamic.
It's dynamic. I'm a big fan of Pinsir.
I'm a big fan of Pinsir.
I
You ever
rem-
run a Pinsir?
I've tried to.
I've
I'm
run
not
a
very
Pinsir.
good at it.
I'm good at running a Pinsir.
I wish he was fighting type, don't you? But then he'd contend with Heracross.
Yeah, but they're rivals, aren't they?
They are rivals.
They both like sucking on teats.
I wish the-
trees. You know, no, but you see, this is very exciting to me. I wish that
I like this kind of thing.
I wish that people. This is very clearly the artist is trying to say something about the political divide.
The competitive nature, certainly if we're running with a sins comparison, certainly wrath could be invoked in this.
Two people fighting for each other. Why? We're all gunning for the same thing. Why shouldn't we work together?
We're all gunning for the same thing: peace in Palestine.
Peace in Palestine.
It's true. It's
Hell
true.
yeah. Hell yeah.
But these ones right here, what's always bugged me about Pinsir, because I do like Pinsir,
Right.
But I'm always a little icked out by his mouth.
His
Doesn't it-
sideways vagina mouth.
Doesn't it seem a little bit kind of like, I don't know what would be worse, or if those like teeth are like super strong, keratin sharp,
Or if
they're
floppy-
like paper thin,
floppy
and you
wet.
just like
I don't
something
know.
about it. It feels like a little carnival game where you throw a thing and it knocks out one of them.
Yeah, I know
I
what
don't.
you're
Yeah,
saying.
I don't like it. Is all I've got to say.
Yeah, I don't like again.
Also,
I like.
Pinsir isn't grass type, but they don't have a bug type, do they?
Why don't they have a bug type? Is it? Well, no, I don't know if they have. Well,
There's
I don't
certain
really
types
know.
that aren't in the Pokemon trading card game.
Why did they get rid of that? Too complicated.
It's too complicated. I don't think
Whatever,
they have
brother.
I don't know if they have like a.
It could be super easy if they.
I
don't
know.
know. I don't know the Pokemon trading
I don't
card
know.
game. But that could be a good video. We finally learned how to play.
finally learned how to do it. Like, they don't have
We were the
ghost
first two
type.
guys who learned the fucking Pokemon trading card game. Maybe we do that for one day. Would you
Yeah.
want to see that? Leave a like and subscribe if you want to see that someday.
Yeah, someday.
Maybe this is a classic bait and switch. Maybe we see this. Oh, they're fighting. What are they doing? They're making love.
One could argue
Instead of wrath,
something,
it's more of a lust.
something of a kind of,
a violent,
an enemies to lovers dynamic.
We're going to Charmander. Oh my goodness, this is touching.
Wow,
this is touching. This is very powerful.
A solemn nature.
Yeah, but like you see, so obviously I love the colors. I love it. It's at the night. He's introspective. He's thinking. But look at us. Where are we? We're in the woods.
We're in the woods.
Just looking from afar.
You had me there, but there's something about the perspective of this that makes me feel as though we're predatory.
We're
about to strike. I mean, look, we're hiding in the leaves. He's looking up. His neck is exposed.
Go right for the jugular.
Like we're some kind of viper or
wow,
snake,
my
maybe
goodness.
a pincer.
Right.
Also, I just have to say, fire hazard, him in the woods, that can't be safe.
No, it's a controlled fire.
It's a controlled fire.
That's controlled.
Like how California puts them out.
Well, but this is a controlled fire, just like when you go camping. You ever go camping? Why don't you and I go camping?
Well, you're starting to sound a lot like Mike LaMarca, aren't you? Because the last time we were here, you talked about how miserable you were.
It really sucked. Yeah. It was a good time, but it's just I would much rather sleep in air conditioning.
Yeah.
Without being surrounded by bugs and shit. This is okay.
I think this is kind of
I like this. I love a night
this
sky.
One he stands out. I like the colors.
Look, this
Polaris.
I was going to say Mercury. We're going to the next one. Rapidash. Oh, my goodness. Back to the pride.
Snap back to reality.
Oh, there goes gravity. Fire main. Pokemon.
Oh.
She's not responding to my DMs.
Yeah. I was sorry to hear about that. She's back in the limelight, ain't she? There's something going on. I feel like she's doing something these days.
I don't know. Tell her I'm
Maybe
available.
I'm thinking Belle Delphine.
Belle Delphine. Oh my God, what happened? She went to full-blown porn.
Yeah,
she?
She swapped right into
She went right into the porn.
Yeah, which made me sad. I liked it better when she was doing the bathwater stuff. I thought that was very funny.
Me, I was thrilled by it.
Yeah.
I can't wait for my opportunity to jump into porn. So we got Rapidash here.
Bellhop's collab, Belle Delphine. No, this is a great one right here.
This is very dynamic. I like how he's in a rush. I like all the flower petals and the detritus.
I like this a lot.
This is very exciting.
I've always thought that Rapidash's mane and hair is kind of exciting.
Yeah, I think so too. I like the horn.
There's
something about the pointy ears that is unbelievable to me, but I understand that they had to put some kind of...
They have to do something. Well, how pointy are a horse's ears in real
Maybe
life?
I don't know what a horse looks like.
Let's look at a horse's ears.
Are a horse's ears pointy?
I gotta tell you, if you had asked me 2 minutes ago, I would have said that horses don't have ears.
That's what I'm saying. It was like, I don't like how the pointy ears. I was like, wait, I'll tell you what horses certainly don't have is floppy ears. What do horses look like?
You're right that they have these pointy little
ears. They have
ears,
pointy little ears, but these are a lot. Show the people really quick because I don't want to put it on. They're pointy, but they're not as pointy.
They're not as pointy as that.
Yeah.
But, then again, the horse is on fire.
And then again, it is fake after all. Let's go to the next one.
Fakemon.
Squirtle.
Oh, well, this is just adorable, isn't it?
It is, but isn't it one note?
Well, it's an awful lot of blue.
It's an awful lot of blue.
Which you can't say for this country.
Too quick for our own good.
It's very upsetting.
Yeah, I don't know. I think this is pretty good. I don't know if it's great though.
It's not. I wouldn't say it's the best one.
No.
It's interesting. Is it all the same artist? Because it feels like they flip back and forth a little bit. Because this is a little cutesier than the other ones.
Yeah, you can really. They probably had 3 or 4 guys. Maybe even a girl.
In Biden's America.
All right,
It would be nice to break that glass.
Hell yeah. We're going to the next one. Gyarados.
Oh!
Wow. Gyarados with a hyper.
I like this.
A hyper beam.
I like this.
Wow. This is kind of crazy. Cool. This is fucking dope.
I think this is great. I will say, if I was a fish in the Pokemon universe, you got to think that my lifestyle is just completely up in the air.
This Magikarp is completely upside down. I'll do it over here.
Like, how do you even how do you contend with that?
Completely.
Because, back at, if you look into the ocean, right?
Yeah.
You got a big shark, maybe.
Yeah, big shark.
Big shark. And the other big thing, like a whale.
A whale's not just
it's gigantic.
Yeah.
But it's not gonna. It doesn't eat other fish. It eats krill.
Well, a killer whale.
Whale. So maybe this is the killer whale of the Pokemon universe.
Well, but there's also a colossal squid.
Well, yeah, but I don't feel as though the squid eats. Does it eat fish?
Oh, hell yeah.
What does it eat? I
It
feel
eats
like
fish.
it eats other fish.
You'll see. There'll be whales with like chunks.
I've
fucking
seen that.
bites
I thought
missing
maybe
out of-
they only ate whales.
Let's go to the next one.
I do like that, Gyarados. I don't.
Oh,
like
this
one.
is complete.
I don't
A
like this at all.
complete 180
I
of
don't like
art
this.
style.
This
How-
looks like a children's coloring.
Can
book.
I say? How fucking dare they insult me like this? This is complete garbage.
No, this is
Absolute
what I think I've seen.
Horse
I
shit.
have run chess classes where we've drawn something better.
That's
than
what
this.
I'm saying.
I'm
This
not
looks
at,
like
I'm not at all interested.
this
in
looks like one of those stickers that they used to color in with gel markers.
Well, exactly.
Disgusting.
Exactly. No, I can't even. I do like this. I like Pikachu in the back.
Maybe I do. This reminds me of all the women that have rejected me in grade school. Fuck you guys. Who has the podcast now? Let's go to the next one. Volt Electrode. Again,
Whoa!
same artist. We're just all over the place with this one.
This one I like a little better.
A little better.
I wish I
There's-
gave two shits about Electrode.
No, I really can't. Isn't it crazy that he's like one of the fastest Pokemon ever?
I know.
'Cause I guess he just rolls down the street so fast. No, I don't like it. I don't like how he has teeth. We'll get the Gen 1 reviewed. when we
Yeah,
get to
at
Gen
some
1.
point we'll.
Too little,
we don't
he's
wanna
got the
spoil
Amelia
any of that.
Dahmer no glasses eyes.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah.
he's got a listen. If we're in the Pokemon world, there's only one guy with a pompous smirk, and that's me. So fuck you, Electrode.
I don't like Electrode one bit. I think this is fine.
And look at all, and just like again, we're focused on Electrode. Look at this absolute mess that he's made in the background. Just a fucking asshole.
Well, I know it's like electricity coming out of him, but the first, if you look at this for too long, it looks as though you threw him into a puddle of piss, and it splashed everywhere on this card.
There's something pissy about it.
Yeah.
Too much piss. That's our note.
I don't like that. Get rid of that.
Thank God we're not art critics. Too much piss. On to the next.
One could argue that we are art critics, like right now.
This, whoever
hell
did
is that?
So I guess
that's Alakazam.
over the course of these depictions, we've now reached the fucking mushrooms, mushroom psychedelic genre of the TCG community.
I like this a fair amount.
Do you really?
I really do.
This is just weird enough for you?
This is just weird enough for me that it makes me feel like he's very powerful and exciting. But because at first I was like, I don't think so. But then I realized he's throwing the spoon at me. And that's what got me.
Okay, can I tell you where I'm confused?
Yeah.
Again, I don't know if it's because I'm not wearing my glasses. I don't have the best vision.
Yeah.
I'm like, to me, these look like county fair turkey legs floating around him.
Yeah.
And like how like mutton and cartoon.
Sure.
It looks like he's being surrounded by county carnival meat.
Yeah.
And I'm confused by it, and then I'm like, well, then it's like they're trying to do this trippy hippie thing.
No,
and it's confusing.
It's
me.
all these things. These are pebbles. These are things from the ground that he's using his psychic powers to throw at you,
and
along with his spoon.
And he's in something of a black hole. Is that where we are?
He's just in a leaping motion.
Okay,
he's coming at you. He's going like, gah.
There's something about this that really throws me off, but I admire the risk.
I really like it.
I admire the chutzpah.
It's such a risk. I can't even argue. Now,
you want to talk about the opposite of a risk?
This is a screensaver. This is somebody's iPhone background.
This is a girl who's obsessed with Slowpoke, who didn't say a word in high school, who and you know who you are. And
her folders had bubble letters over them. You know
exactly.
Yeah, there you are.
No, she was only good in English.
But coincidentally, spoke not.
Yeah. So like, this is boring. This is weak. This is lame. You got to give it something. I'll make sure that this is on screen. This Slowpoke is very funny.
That is very funny.
This is very funny. I like that.
Okay.
Move on. I don't care about that.
Moving right along.
Now, what is happening here? This is Diglett, and we're something of a community of Diglett. Is the plural of Diglett Diglett or Diglets?
I would argue
It's gotta be
I would
Diglets.
argue the plural of Diglets is Doug Trio.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, no, it would be Diglets. I'll say this much.
Like piglets.
Like piglets, yeah. It's a very fun idea, right? You get to see what they're working on down there, right? But what frustrates me is that
The crumbling infrastructure.
Well, for certain. What frustrates me is that we are getting a glimpse into their little tunnels here, right?
Yeah.
But they're still not showing us their bodies.
Yeah, let me see what happens.
And
here.
I'm like, I feel like, of course you can't show us their bodies, but don't tease me like this. Don't just show. Why are their little heads poking out in these tunnels, but nothing else?
Yeah, that really doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't click. With
It is a cop out. It's
a cop-out.
It's a cop out. It's a slice of life where you don't even get to see the slice. Next,
Not
better
gonna
luck.
work for me.
Next
now, keep
time.
in mind we're going to have to rank all these in the.
Yeah, we're gonna figure that out when we figure that out. Cubone howling at the moon. Oh my God, Mommy, I miss you.
It's very sad.
Mommy's dead.
It's very upsetting.
Sorry, sweetheart. Better luck next time.
This is
Only
very
knows
upsetting.
growl. That can't be good. This is dark.
It is dark. Am I crazy? Does he have a tear in his eye?
He's got a tear in his eye, and then also are these like little notches on this rock back here? Are these little notches?
Yeah, they're
to
they're
say
keeping tabs.
the days since Mom's died.
I don't know about that.
I don't like this. I don't want to spend too much time on this.
This is what I will say. I like that it's something of a found family. They're finding each other. They're taking care of each other.
It's about finding community.
It's about finding community. Let me also ask this. This is something that no one's brought up.
Right.
What if the Cubone has more than one kid? Do they have to, like the Marowak has more than one kid, do they have to split the skull? Where's the skull coming from?
Yeah, nah, you gotta figure it's just one kid.
It's like you get one kid and then you die?
Or maybe you find a different one. Maybe because you got to figure that a couple Marowak are barren, right? They got to still die.
They got
so you pop out twins. There's a spare one over there. Aunt Susie just croaked. Spinster.
But it's like you got to get over there quick. Nobody can see you without that thing on your face.
No, quick, no photos. All right, what do we got next? Nidoqueen. Oh, this is kind of moving.
Oh, that is nice.
This is moving, but very. Can I say something? Very low energy.
Certainly low energy.
Very low energy.
I do like, again, a found family.
Is it a found family or just a regular ass family?
No, well, to me,
you're the one that found it.
I'm the one this is something I don't remember about the game.
I know you're not asking me.
Can Nidoqueens have the purple ones as kids, or are they only able to have the blue ones?
No, they're allowed to have.
They can have both.
Yeah.
All right, because I thought maybe the Nidokings can only have that, and the Nidoqueens can only have that.
Nah, you could breed.
Okay, you could do both.
It could pop out.
Can you have a female
Nidoking?
Nidoking?
No.
You sure?
Yup. I'm willing to go out on that limb.
I'll say there's a spectrum.
Who am I at the end of the day?
Yeah.
But no. Not in the not in the Pokeverse. Mid.
Pokeverse. Mid.
Ooh.
Oh, there he is.
This isn't
There's
very
our
nice.
female Nidoking.
As the resident men's rights activist, I don't know if I appreciate this. Loving, nurturing, sweet, family, mama, blah, blah, blah. Onto this one. Fat loser idiot.
No. I'd say, if anything, this is a bachelor's lifestyle.
Maybe I'm seeing a little too much of myself.
Now, this guy is living the life.
He is, but he's abandoned his children.
Well, sure, I would too.
I would as well, you know.
These little poison punks.
But he's filthy. Look at him.
Well, look. So what? It's seeming as though he's just had a little roll around.
He's had a romp.
He's had a romp. He's having a good time.
Right.
I think this is fun. I think this displays a lot more fun, energy, emotion than a lot of the other ones.
I do kind of like it.
Yeah.
I know I'm talking shit, but I like the vibe of this.
Yeah. He's
he had a little party.
rolling around in the mud.
He had a little fucking party, dude.
He's
Leave
having
him alone.
a good time.
He was out drinking.
We should all be so lucky.
That's what I'm saying.
To take a little minute to roll around, knock a tree over,
go have
get a little messy.
Go have a roll around.
Touch
kids.
grass.
Do it.
Right?
Next, this is Golbat.
Golbat.
What do you have? Are you gonna like this?
No, this was drawn by a preschooler.
This was by my baby cousin.
Who is a great artist.
She's got a future.
She's got a future. You're not specifying in what.
Yeah.
But a future nonetheless.
Hell yeah. No, this is I want to demand more.
I don't know about all this.
Good Lord.
They got the lawnmower going out.
Yeah,
there.
I don't know.
I don't like this one bit. I think
motocross.
Golbat is a fun one. I like he's always going like I think
Golbat. I'm a huge Crobat guy. I'm a very small Golbat guy. I hate me a Golbat. Shut your mouth.
Wow.
I know, strong. Don't like it. Sorry.
I don't know about that.
Wheezing.
Oh, I kind of my curiosity has been piqued.
We're in a village. We're in a village, and he's polluting the air.
It seems like he's in the streets of Edinburgh.
Cobblestone.
He's going down something of a close.
Yeah.
And
Glenn Close.
Glenn Close, and he's leaking all his poisonous fumes.
Yeah, leaking.
Or
anal,
maybe
anal leakage.
am I crazy here?
Yeah.
Is he swallowing up all the fumes from the garbage?
That's a positive way to look at it.
He's eating it up.
I don't
He's
have
like,
positivity in
This
me.
is great.
I'm
I
feeling a
love
lot
this."
of things lately.
Yeah.
Positivity and patience
not
are
one of them.
not any
No,
of them.
it's
No,
not
this
one
is
of
he's
them.
very clearly polluting the and yeah, you know that there are children around here.
Hmm.
This is why we need RFK.
RFK had an earthworm in his brain. I do like
shit.
Wheezing. We won't talk about it, the spoilers of it, but I think Wheezing is a fun Pokemon.
I like Weezing.
I like its vibe.
I like Wheezing plenty.
Yeah.
I like Wheezing plenty.
All
All right, Dragonite.
Dragonite. Ooh, Cupid.
Now where are we? We're on
Cupid doll. He's on a cruise.
We're on the
It's a sparkly night. He's with all these ships.
There's something about this that doesn't quite make sense. I like the colors.
Uh-huh.
What is Dragonite doing out in the middle of the sea?
Well, he's a sea-bearing one. You know, he's something.
Yeah.
He's a load-bearing.
He's a load-bearing. Yeah.
Well, like the other Dragonair likes to wiggle around. He likes to.
Right,
be in the
but you
ocean,
have to
right?
imagine that if you've spent when
All
does
this
When does
time.
Dragonite evolve? Level 60 or something?
I think it's something like
70, whatever.
Yeah.
If you spent all these levels as a fucking sea creature,
Uh-huh.
you got to be sick and
Time
tired
to
of
take
it.
to the sky.
Fucking get out, go.
Maybe
out, be
he's
free.
a freshly batched one. Maybe
That would
he's
be
just
exciting.
turned. He's brewed out of
with a bright
the
future
ocean.
ahead. Right now, we're in something of the doldrums.
I'd say there's something about
Meanwhile,
this
there's
that's
a better future ahead. A better
there
future
seems
awaits.
something to me that's kind
Better
of
future
romantic
awaits.
about this.
I've been turned on this. I've been turned.
I don't know. I feel like if I was on this ship with someone, I'd give him a little smooch.
It screams hope,
Yeah.
just like Obama did.
if me and Obama were there, I'd give him a little smooch.
Let's go to the next guy. All right, Pidgeot. I don't think this is Pidgeot's angle.
No, but I could. You ever take a look at Pidgeot? Not a lot of good angles on that bird.
No,
on
but
that
also
bird.
I don't. Okay. Oh, so he's just murdered this Magikarp.
Oh dear.
This is
dear.
like difficult to like digest.
He's just taken. He's
just
swooped him out of the water.
We've seen this. I mean, Mother Nature. But good googly moogly.
I'll tell you, there's so few times that I accept violence.
This is one of them.
This is one of them.
So you're into this.
I do think this is kind of cool.
You like seeing this shit.
I think knowing now the context of this,
Right.
I think this is like this was created. This is propaganda for big Pidgeot. Like this one right here, this is like look how
Pidgeot's
cool
a fucking
we are.
card carrying.
We're American.
Hell
we
yeah.
do this. We take control of
All
our
these
you
little
know,
fucking
of our
snowflake ass
environment.
Magikarp.
Exactly. But I'll tell you, I've never so related to a Magikarp.
Oh my goodness.
I look at that and
Oh
I
my
think Pidgeot is
God.
powerful,
Yeah.
but right now I'm a little scared of it.
Right. Pidgeot represents capitalism.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
The
Strong.
American Eagle.
All right, what do we got here? Meowth. Meowth, this is
Oh, this depressed Meow.
lazy.
What's going on here?
I'll say lazy.
Oh, he's not depressed. Oh, he's left some little... Well, take a closer look. His friend is leaving little coins for
His
him.
friend is leaving a trail of coins.
goodies behind.
So this is a courting, if you will. Yeah, come back to my hotel, but you have to guess which one it is.
You have to guess which one it is.
But
also
I'll have a little...
well, see, that's kind of... I would argue...
Yeah.
Because we're looking at this like, okay, this is
and this is something of a tee-hee-hee going something of a tee-hee-hee-hee.
a little situation there.
Yeah.
I feel this could perhaps be a comment on the kind of no money, no honey nature
Wow.
of,
I think it's no money, no honey, and also a commentary on hookup culture.
Yes, exactly.
Wouldn't you say?
I'd say so.
This is very boring. I don't care about it.
I kind of like it. I think
Alright.
I think it's if it was snowy. Is it snowy? Or is
Or
that just a white floor?
It's just a floor, dude.
Okay.
It's
If it was a Christmas one, I'd like it. I don't like this one bit. I'm going to tell you right now. I don't like that
There's
one
something
bit.
about this that makes me laugh. They're like, I don't like this art style.
I don't like the art
but I like how
style
they're
at
like,
all. I do like its face. Now that I see its face, I think it's a little. But
I like how they're in a little fight, and you could tell that this is this person just said something to upset this one. This person was like, "You never do this." He was like, "You never do this." And that's why I like this. This makes me laugh.
I do like that. I like it. It reminds me of when Pokemon cards used to have little like ones made out of Play-Doh.
Yeah,
and things
right.
like that.
I
I
know
like
what you're
that.
talking about.
It makes me reminiscent of a better time, but at the end of the day, it's just not that time.
Yeah, you got to take the rain with the sunshine. Of these kinds, I like this guy.
All right, we're gonna have to argue about this later on.
Yeah. Eevee. Oh, this is kind of cute. I think this is a little special.
Oh, this is sweet.
Which one will I choose?
Which will I choose?
Which will I choose?
And you know what could be kind of what's fun here is that it's kind of like a kid getting into the cookie jar. It's like, I knock them all over. The stones fall on me. And now I become an amalgamation of the three. I got to go to the hospital. There's a whole thing going on here,
And then, you look at the art style and you look at the vibe and you're taken back to the folklores. Little Red Riding Hood. Little Miss Muppet sat on a
Little Miss Muppet. I'll say all that. I think that's great. One thing that's sticking out to me now, that's either got to be like the shortest little pedestal or the biggest fucking Eevee.
Where are the adults?
Yeah.
On to the next. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, wow.
I'll let you take this one.
Well, I love me a Porygon. I think Porygon is one of my favorites.
Sure.
Unfortunately, it's just missing a little something here, right?
Yeah, but of course.
Now, is this... Oh, well, wait just a second, though. No, I don't think it's doing what I thought it was doing. I thought this was like a display case. And he's like, oh, remember how you could win him at the gambling place?
Oh, yeah.
I thought like maybe, these are all the prizes you can get at the gambling store.
I'm very disoriented. You keep filibuster as I figure this out.
But it's not that. It looks as though the Porygon is sitting in like a baker's window,
right?
And there's all these fruits and berries on presentation on display.
Yeah,
and I don't know why Porygon's there. That doesn't make sense to me.
This doesn't make a lick of sense to me. And there's like weird,
and there's a computer there,
and people are drinking alcohol. I don't think this is a computer. I think this is a plaque. But
is that a plaque?
This is a plaque. I think it is on display, but I just don't get
display.
No, this is imperceivable.
No, I don't. Yeah, I can't quite.
Understand
heads or tails of it.
Too much. Sorry. Oh, here we go.
Finally, we get to gluttony. You all thought that I was waiting on that I'd forgotten about that one. No, I was waiting for a Snorlax.
No, I understand.
Yes.
So, okay, this is interesting to me. It's as classic as it gets. As classic as it gets. Get back to you trying to walk down a fucking road, but there's a big fat so in the way.
There's a big boy in the way.
A thing that we can all relate to.
There's a couple of things I appreciate here. One, I like the shading on this Venonat. I think it looks sleek. Two, I like that the Bellsprout is stuck underneath him and he's trying to get out.
That's
he's
pretty
like,
funny.
Let me out.
That's pretty good.
I think that's great. What I don't appreciate is the scumbag Oddish.
Just running away
making
from your problems.
He somehow got through.
Right.
And he's not opening up the doors. He's blocking the door. He's pushing down the ladder for everyone behind him.
Can I tell you what I think?
Yes.
I see myself in this guy. I see myself. I see people running away from me struggling. I see people that I'm holding back.
Yes.
Because of my problems. I see people kind enough to come help and support me. But at the end of the day,
it's on you.
I'm my own worst enemy. I am my own obstacle. You know?
Yeah.
That's what I see.
Yeah, I think that's not.
You know?
I think that's good.
Thank you.
That's powerful.
Moltres.
This one's great.
This might be the
This one might be the one.
This might be the one.
MVP, the MVP. Oh, I love that. I love this Machoke and the Machop on their way to the grocery store.
I really like it. There's something ethereal. There's something of outer space.
It feels like this evokes what these birds should feel like.
Hell yeah.
To me. This is exactly what these birds would look like in the real world. You're walking around and this chick, you're like, is that a little, it's getting a little hot in here.
It's a bird.
Bright.
It's a plane.
It's like, what the hell? What the heck? Is that Moltres?
Moltres X it is.
Moltres X? Oh my God.
No, this is the bee's knees, man.
That's the best one we've seen.
Hell yeah.
I'll tell you that right now.
I would agree. All right. Articuno is not too shabby either.
Articuno's not too shabby. It's in the middle of the ocean. Cool.
Yeah. But it's an ice storm. Look at all this hail.
Ice storm. I think that's nice. I like this thing. The little like lens flare the thing flashing
It's a
by
li-
real quick. I think that adds
The
some
f-stop has been so that
momentum
there's
to it.
depth of focus.
I like that. I don't like
It's a
the
nice
shape
bouquet.
of him. I don't like the shape of it right
Shape
now.
of You by Ed Sheeran.
I don't like the shape of him. I'm in
You
love
saying
with the
he's a
shape
little
of
he's a
you.
little chunky.
No, it's not that. I just feel like he's a little boring looking. He's you know.
You wanted more dynamic.
I wanted more
position.
dynamic positioning.
Okay, I understand.
Doggy style.
I don't blame you in the slightest. All right.
And this one, oh!
No, I think Moltres still wins.
Moltres still wins, but I do like this. Because he's a little upset, ain't he?
He's a little angry. He's got a chip on his shoulder.
And he's like, get away from me, snake.
Get away from me, snake. And what is this?
Snakes in the grass.
Oh, and this is, there's a Far-Fetched over here as well.
Oh.
Yeah, I do like this.
I like this
one.
one. I like it not as much as the other one, but more than Articuno.
I would agree with you.
Than Cuno.
On to the next.
Gengar.
Slick. I don't know how I feel about this.
I kind of like it's Halloweeny. It feels like within the season.
There's something film noir about it.
I like it. Yeah, I think this is LA noir.
Pretty good. Yeah.
I
don't know. I want to desire a little bit more.
I like Gengar.
I like how he's going to surprise something.
I know he's playing
excited.
a little trick. I think that's fun. It encapsulates everything there is to love about this.
Let's see what we got here.
Wah!
Machamp.
All right, now you know how we were talking about the Alakazam.
I've popped acid.
This one takes a little bit too far. Too far.
Can I be honest with you? I think I prefer this to Alakazam.
Yeah, but see, that's what's different about us.
Duality of man.
You like a physical attacker? Me, I like someone with 2 spoons.
But I still have the same problems. I still see a lot of chicken legs.
Yeah.
And I don't. This looks like visceral fat behind him. I don't like it.
As opposed to literal fat.
I don't know if anyone's gonna get that right. You ever see just like those demonstrations where they'll like, this is 10 pounds of fat.
Yeah.
That big glob of shit. That's what I see when I look at this. You know.
I think this is ambitious, but it flew too close to the sun.
I agree. I don't want to spend more than 30 seconds on this ugly piece of shit. What is this? What noggin fucking?
No. I can't have
what
this.
is this? Are we? We're teaching children their ABCs.
I simply can't.
No.
This is baby's first Wigglytuff. I don't think so.
And this is the X version too. How sad is that?
No way.
Sorry. Pikachu. This is a
Pikachu. What happened to the other one?
I don't know. I think we're about to get into a new world.
Oh.
But Pikachu.
Pikachu. It feels a little bit like a new world for here. It's just a classic, a cornucopia. You feel as though you're off on your adventure. He's made a little mess, but he's such a scamp. You can't blame him for it.
Yeah, but I don't know. There's something soft about Pikachu in this that I feel I resent.
I think Pikachu is at its best when he's a little round, a little soft. I don't like when he's too slick and
when
cool.
He's too slender.
I like when he was like a little mound of fluff,
a little fatso.
All
right, hey, whatever. Still, yeah, good, not great. What do we got here? Mewtwo. I don't like this.
You don't like it?
No,
it reminds me
of the Heartless in Kingdom Hearts.
He looks very big. He looks like
very
big. He's lording over the city.
But I understand we're something of a fisheye lens.
Fisheye. I understand that, but don't you think this is how Eric Adams feels?
Better than me.
He's over the city, and he's just got his big mitts, and he's like, I control you all.
I think it's pretty good. I think that this might be the worst Mewtwo card I've ever seen.
Yeah, I wouldn't argue.
I think this is terrible.
With that.
I don't like this one bit. Yeah. What do we got next? Venusaur is sleeping, having a little snooze in the shed on the little board outside.
I'll tell you, I don't know if I like this one as much as the Bulbasaur.
Yeah, I've already forgotten the Bulbasaur.
I liked that first Bulbasaur. You didn't like it so much.
I didn't love it,
but I liked that one more than I like this one. I think
this one's a little flat to me.
Yeah, I just don't think so. He
gets
lost in it all. I do like that he gets to sleep on that board, though.
I like that they've given him his sleeping board.
I wish they'd give me a board.
That's what I'm waiting for. What do we got next? So this is a Pikachu X,
but it's telling us to click on this.
Okay, so what I want to do is I want to make sure that we don't cover this. What I want to do is I want to get rid of this fucker. Can I delete you? Hell yeah! Boom.
Well, sorry, Pikachu.
Yeah, sorry. We care about this little video. Oh shit!
Oh,
we're going on a journey.
Watch out.
No.
No, don't step on that.
No.
Whoa. Whoa.
Oh,
I like that. Oh.
Okay.
Okay. And then we're back
And
to
we're
where
back.
we were.
And we're back to 1.
Personally, amazing.
Oh.
I think it's great.
Whoa.
And then it loops.
Okay.
I think it's great. I think that's very cool.
I admire this.
I admire that. I will say I am confused which Pokemon this card is for.
This is a Pikachu card, but let me show you 12 other Pokemon. I think that's cool.
I think that's very cool. I wouldn't be at all mad if every card did that.
If we're going to the next one, so this is Charizard.
Oh, it seems like every card does do that.
Charizard. First of all, I love this design.
This is great.
I'm interested.
I like old-fashioned Charizard, where he was a little bit more pointy, a little bit more angry looking. I think old-fashioned Charizard, where he was, I don't know, more like a big old dragon.
Yeah,
Made
I like
sense
this
to me.
I like this a lot. Let's delete this guy and let's see his little montage.
Let's go on his adventure.
Oh!
Whoa!
So this is some kind of chaos.
He's fighting against Venusaur.
Yeah, doing the whips
And
Pidgeot with
Pikachu's on a Pidgeotto.
Yeah.
There's Dragonite up there.
Oh,
wow.
I like this beam that I'm going
Whoa!
through. Oh, right on the Tauros. And Psyduck.
Psyduck.
And back to 1. And we're back to 1. We're back again to zoom out again. Only to zoom
Wow.
back in. That's kind of cool.
That's sick.
That's
I
a
love
contender
that.
for something
That's,
right there.
That's definitely up there.
That's definitely up there. Let's go to the next one.
That's sick, man. I love that.
Let's go to the next one. Okay, so Mewtwo
Oh,
X.
this is Mewtwo.
Mewtwo. Well, here. Let's go over here. So what we got? Mewtwo X. He's frightened.
He looks upset. I feel it makes me feel bad for Mewtwo.
There's something about here where I want to learn about this story, and I think we're going to get it from this video, don't you?
Well, it looks as though he's jumping out a window, which I don't like the look of one bit.
Yeah, let's see what happens, eh? We're gonna move this guy over here.
Yeah, give him a click.
We're gonna see what happens.
Give him a click.
Okay, so we've just escaped. We're glass shards
flying.
But what is happening on the inside? Or is it just this? If it's just this, I'm going to be very disappointed.
No, there's more to it.
Okay.
Can we see a little bit more?
Oh, what has happened in this story?
What's more? Where did we come from? Where did we go?
We're in the abyss.
How did we get here, Cotton Eye Joe?
We broke out of the chamber.
Yes. So he's running out of the chamber. Oh, I got to get out of here.
So this is about freedom.
Okay. But why does he look so fearful?
Because he's escaping. He's escaping. He's just been... How would you feel someone had you in a tube?
I think I'd be a little excited.
But he's...
A, to be in the tube.
Wouldn't you be angry?
And then A, to be out of the tube.
I don't think you'd be able to feel happiness. I think you'd feel...
If I was getting out of the tube... You don't know how excited I would be in that tube.
This is a cool idea.
I think I like it. I wish that now you've gotten me into the format of wishing that there were more Pokemon there.
Yeah, you got me.
If they had shown me this first, I would have been like, "This is amazing."
It is. But this is someone being artsy and emo.
I do like it though. Yeah. I do think it's all these video ones have to be top tier for me. I won't accept any more. I know what you're going to say.
I want to know what I want to know what happens here. This looks a little disappointing to me. The final one. This is our final guy, Mew.
Oh.
So Mew, you see, it's something of a Super Mario.
Something
art
of
style.
a little Gumby.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see what happens over here when we move the guy. We've placed him.
I am anticipating this might be one of my favorites.
All right.
Let's see.
Pervert. Oh.
Now come on now.
No.
Yeah.
Nah.
Look at him go.
What are we playing? Flappy Bird?
Yeah.
I don't want Flappy Bird.
Oh, he's got a whole. He's going to the whole different world.
He's got
now.
the whole. It's a small world after all.
This is great.
I don't like this. I disagree.
I think. Oh, and he's coming back.
And
Woo!
we're back to our one.
I'll tell you what sells it for me.
What do you got?
This moment right here.
No, not my thing. Unfortunately,
not particularly yours.
Not my thing. All right, so now let's go over to we have to try and rank.
All right, so what are our categories?
So this is all shout out to TN. We have S, Suck It, Magnezone, and Dunsparce.
Okay. Sounds about right.
A, Amelia on a good day. That should be a D tier. B, Bernie Basic.
Oh.
C, communism. What the fuck? D, dry hand job. Tien, you're learning. F, fucking garbage. Not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad
at all.
What about E? What would E be?
E from on a good day. On a bad day.
All right, so we have the Bulbasaur. What do you want to do with this Bulbasaur?
That Bulbasaur.
We can't see any of them anymore. Like,
no, I'm glad that we
in.
looked at them all. The Bulbasaur for me, should we make some rules for how many can go where, or are we just ranking?
Let's just figure it out. We don't get time.
Okay. All right, sure. So I think the Bulbasaur should go, to me, I think it probably lives in Bernie Basic.
Bernie Basic.
Yeah.
I kind of agree with that.
Yeah.
I think it's a little basic.
It's all right.
Gloom. D.
Gloom, D.
D.
That was a dry
Was it
hand
even
job.
an F? There's a lot of these. There's like 38. I think this is a clear early F. It was
might be an early
It was
F.
disgusting.
Like
she was spitting up on herself.
I didn't like
the filthy whore.
Put it there. I might make an
maybe a
argument
D.
later.
Maybe a D
because of the side
out.
out. Yeah, put it there.
Pincers. The pincers that were fucking.
Pincers. I liked the action of the pincers.
I like the insert. I want to put it in B.
Yeah, I want to put it in B.
I want to put it in B.
above the Bulbasaur.
Oh, you want to go over here?
Yeah.
Okay. Charmander, Alone in the Fire.
I
thought there was something sexy about
I was evoked by that.
I want to put it in
argue,
B again.
I think
Or you want to put it in A?
I think I should put it in A.
Let's put it in
I
A.
think it's a good one.
This Rapidash has to go in S for me.
You think so?
I think this Rapidash was fucking hot.
Wow.
I do.
could argue that it was an A. Maybe I just don't like Rapidash that much.
You want it to be an F?
No, I think it should be an A.
Okay, we'll put it in A for now, but I think we're going to have too many
Think
A's.
of those ears.
The ears, well, we were proven wrong by the ears. The Squirtle floating down the stream, C, communism.
A C. It's a C.
Fucking
it's gotta
filthy
be a C.
commie.
It's not great.
The Gyarados. Do we have our first
The Gyarados
S with the
can
Gyarados?
be S.
We're putting
Gyarados
the Gyarados
is
in the S.
absolutely an
The
S.
that Gyarados
That's
is sick as
amazing.
hell. This Lapras drawn by a child.
Oh,
F.
F. Get that thing out of there.
Disgusting.
I can't. I can't even. I shudder to think of it.
How about the Pissy Electrode?
The Pissy Electrode.
I want to put him in F.
Pissy Electrode can live in F.
Disgusting.
It's above Lapras.
If you ask me, anything with piss.
Anything with piss.
Sometimes.
Kind of funny.
The Alakazam. We have our first controversy.
I liked it. I think for sheer boldness.
What would you put it?
If it was on me, I'd put it probably in B.
You'd put it in B? I would put it in C. But let's go ahead.
I'd
and put it
in B. I think for sheer boldness, it deserves to be in B.
All right, fine. How about we feel about the screensaver with the Slowpoke? I think it's. I want to say a D.
Lazy. But that one at that Slowpoke at the bottom was kind of funny.
But that's kind of why it's not F. If they didn't have him, it'd be an F.
All right, put him in D.
He's going in D.
Yeah, I put him in D.
Is this Gloom an F? Were we being too nice?
I think if we can find one thing we like about it, it should be up there.
All right, fine. Who's this again? Oh, the Digletts.
The Digletts.
The Digletts.
Oh, that made me mad. It made me mad. I didn't like it. I think it should either be D or F.
I think it was creative. So
Yeah.
maybe a D. But if you told me if you were like that's a fucking F tier, I'd put it in F.
Put it in D.
Put it in D.
Because you know what? I did like that the one Diglett found the crystals and was a little like, whoa.
Okay.
I liked that.
How do we feel about this? The sad Cubone crying about
Sad
everybody?
Cubone. I think that deserves to be with the Charmander. Is that an A?
In the really? You think it's an A with the Charmander?
I think it evoked the same feelings with me.
I was going to say C.
You want to say C? For those sad
It's kind of
Cubones?
mid. Yeah, I don't care about them. That's all right, fine. We'll put him in B.
Put him in B.
Okay. Who is this? Am I blind as shit? Oh, the Nido Queen. The Nido Queen with the motherly.
Well, yes.
Is this an A for you? Or because I know that you were just talking about the Cubones.
No, this doesn't. No, it was bad lighting.
It was bad lighting.
I didn't like the composure of it. I think it's a C.
We'll put it in C. No, not D. Putting it in C. How about the Nido King?
The Nido King made me laugh. I like the Nido King.
Do you want to put it at the very top of B or at the very end of A?
Put it at the end of A. We'll see. That might change.
That might change. I'm open to change. The Golbat with its big fat fucking mouth open.
F and a half.
F, disgusting.
F
Close
and a
your
half.
mouth.
Did not like that.
How do you feel about this wheezing?
The wheezing I thought was interesting. I liked the wheezing.
I think the perfect spot for it is C. I think he's
put
a
it
communist.
in C.
Commie, disgusting.
Commie.
Dragonite out to C. Is this in an A or a B?
It might be a B.
It might be a B,
Might
right?
be a B.
I'm gonna put it at the top of B. See what
Okay.
happens,
Yeah. See
if
how
that's
that
okay with
how that
everybody.
vibes.
The Pidgeot, the murderous Pidgeot.
The murderous Pidgeot. Now, see, this could go a couple of different ways.
It really could. This is gonna really make or break us.
I think, honestly, it probably lives in B.
Really?
Yeah, I think it does.
All right, I completely agree with you, but I'm
Yeah.
putting it at the top of B.
Yeah, put it at the top of B.
I'm gonna put it behind Dragonite.
Yeah.
Get in there, you stupid.
I think it lives at B. It's exciting.
Yeah.
But there was something about it that didn't sing to me.
It didn't sing.
It didn't sing.
It didn't sing.
Sing.
Who's this? The Meowth. The Meowth with the.
I liked that. I liked that.
I don't think it's going in B. I don't think it's going in D. I think it goes in C. You really want? We're gonna have a billion in B.
I think B for billion.
You want to put in B?
I think maybe.
I think it belongs at the top of C, brother. Look at the rest. It's in
Is there
perfect
anything you would
company.
trade for it? Is there anything else you would trade?
I think it's on the very cusp. I think it's at the very top of C.
All right, put it there. I kind of thought it was fun.
Do you think it was better or worse than the Crying Cubone? Because I'll
No.
swap that.
I know. I was gonna say if that's what you'll swap it with. No, I'm not gonna stick with my babies.
I agree with you. We're in lockstep. The Ditto. The Ditto make me laugh. Do you want to put it? I want to put it in C. I want to put it in C.
It's got to be the bottom of C.
For that, I'll go a step further. It's going to be the very top of D. It's going to be the very top.
Yeah.
How about you feel about this Eevee trying to create something, trying to explore its own sexuality?
To me, it's a C. I think it's kind of funny.
It's creative.
It's creative.
It's going in
It's going to
C.
be there.
The Porygon, I really can't express to you how disappointed I was in this
I don't
Porygon.
understand it. I don't get it.
Is this an F for you
I
as
think
well?
to me, it's such an F. It really ought to be towards the bottom of it.
It's really
not as bad
good.
as that Golbat though. That Golbat was bad.
Yeah, we'll put him over here. How about that?
Yeah.
The Snorlax. I think the Snorlax is pretty mid. I think it's a
pretty
B or
mid.
a C.
Yeah.
But I think we had the most fun breaking it down.
Yeah.
And I think that's like a.
That's worth for something.
Yeah.
Do you want to put it in the middle of C?
No, I think it goes at the end of B.
Really?
Maybe at the top of C.
Top of C.
Top of C. At the top of C.
What's currently at the top of C?
The Meow.
The Meowths. Put the Meowths over the thing. Put it. Come on, I like those Meowths.
No, I refuse.
I can't believe this.
No, I actually refuse. Okay, the Moltres straight up to S.
Yeah, that's S. That's an S tier.
Articuno, can we say A?
I'd rather put it in B. I'd rather put it at the top of B.
No, look at it next. It's better than this Charmander.
I think the Charmander is a fun thing. I like the Charmander. I like the
I'm
perspective.
putting it at the very end of A.
Okay.
Zapdos, are you saying S?
Top of A.
Top of A. Too easy.
Too easy.
Gengar.
Papa A. Papa Elf.
Gengar.
Gengar.
End of A?
Yeah. Let's put it end A.
Top of B.
I like it better than the Articuno. End A.
All right.
Because I know you like the Articuno better.
I don't know if I do, though. But I don't know. We'll reorder later. Who the fuck is this? Oh,
That's
Machamp.
the Machamp.
The Machamp is going to be our first controversy.
Yeah.
Where do you
I
think
think
it
it lives.
belongs?
I think if we're putting Alakazam anywhere, where is Alakazam? It's in
Alakazam
B?
is in B.
I think it's right next to Alakazam.
Yeah, okay. This will be the duality of man.
Uh-huh.
Okay. This fucking
Wigglytuff.
Wigglytuff.
Wigglytuff's an F.
Fucking garbage.
Wigglytuff's an F.
Charizard. The movie.
The moving Charizard. The movie Charizard's got to be up there.
Hell yeah.
I think that
that's the best one.
That's
I
the
think.
best
That's the best one.
Yeah.
The moving Pikachu. Can I put it in A?
Yeah, put it in A. That's the one that I won't fight for.
The Mewtwo guy.
I think that's an A too. I don't think it graduates to an S.
I was gonna say, is it? Yeah, I'm gonna put it at the end of S.
Yeah.
End of A, because there was something flat about it.
Yeah.
So what do we have here? Oh, we forgot. These are at the end for whatever reason. Before we do the Mew thing, the Pikachu movie.
The Pikachu movie.
No, it wasn't even a movie. It was the flat Pikachu.
Oh, in the little box.
Yeah, in the box.
That's a C.
C, right?
Yeah, that's a C.
C. Sorry.
Sorry.
Pikachu. How about the
Pikachu.
Mewtwo with having the whole wide world in his hands?
To me, that's a D.
D, right?
I don't like it. I didn't like it.
And then how do you feel about the Venusaur on the board? D.
I think it's a D.
It's a D,
It wasn't
right?
good. It wasn't good except for the fact that he was on a board.
Now let's talk about the Mew.
The Mew in the room.
It's a Mew world.
The
after
elephant in the
all.
Mew.
The fucking Flappy Bird.
Yes.
The little puppet show.
I think it's fun. I want to put it in S. I know you don't want to.
It's not going in S.
I think it's fun. I think it's a fun little ride.
It's not going in S. I will give you. I'll put him in A. So should we try and even it out?
Yeah. What do you think?
Should we try and bump someone else up to S, or are we comfortable with just these three: the Charizard, the Gyarados, and the Moltres as S's?
I don't feel comfortable bumping anybody else up to S.
Okay. Do we want to bump?
Unless let me take a look. Let me look at who we got here. Are there any ones that I really like? Is there anything that you would fight to bump to S?
No.
Yeah. All right, then I won't do that.
Or we can leave it as. Who gives a fuck? We'll just leave it as is.
Yeah, this is where I trust our instincts.
This is pretty good. This is what we think about the Pokemon trading card game. We're stopping recording now. There you go. Boom. Did it. Shout out to Tien, as always, one of our loyal patrons. We love you. But hey, if you made it this far in the video, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're listening on any of the audio apps, please leave a 5-star review. If you don't want to leave a 5-star review, leave a 4-star review. If you don't want to leave a 4-star review, I really don't think you should do that. It's a tough time in the country. So what you should do is, first of all, you can join our Discord for completely free. But if you want to do that, you go to YouTube, you click that notification bell, and you leave a comment. I reply to every single comment. You can check my work. That's how you get a dialogue going. But if you want to say, hey, man, fuck all that. I just want to give you money. What did I do?
What you can do is you can become a member of the channel for $5 a month.
That's damn near free.
Oh, it sure is. You can become a bell end of the ball and get VIP access to the VIP room where twice a month you can speak to us on our little private Discord.
It's very
It's
fun.
true. It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
Join the fun. But also, you get access to specific videos that only the members get to have.
They really do.
And you get early access to everything we post when it's done. We put it right here. Maybe you don't want any of that. Maybe you don't want any kind of early access. Maybe you don't want any easy access.
No.
I wouldn't want that either.
No.
Unless, of course, you're
my wife.
Yeah, you're my wife. In which case... you can join. You can go and click on the link in the description below, and it'll take you to our fourthwall.com where you can get some merch with our faces on it. It doesn't really have our faces on it, but it does have something on it.
It's true. But yeah, that was fun. If you like these, if anything else you want us to rank, just hit us up, or actually just hit up Tien.
Yeah, I guess Tien will do it.
This was the easiest ranking we've ever had to do. And Tien, just do this every time.
Yeah, we love you, Tien.
Yeah, we love you, babe. All right, you got anything else to say?
I got nothing to say.
All right, guys, see you next week. Bye.
Your hair off.
Tip of my hair off. Okay. You're counting.
It's something of a circumcision.
So just a tip.